Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring, and this episode is probably going to be quite open worldish because I've decided actually what is probably the best course of action for us right now is to clear out this northern area towards the artist shack, because I've remembered that this is kind of all cliff area here, so we're only going to have to come back this way later anyway, otherwise, so it just makes a bit of sense for us to clear out that way. So we will, we might as well come at it from this direction, and then we'll just loop around and head on up the hill. There's a few bits up there, so there's a fairly well hidden village called Jarbug. There's kind of like a minor quest line we can get in there, so we just need to not attack the little pot boys in there. There's a few cracked pots and ritual pots we can get right now, but other than that, the quest line for the area doesn't really take shape until a fair amount later, so we don't need to worry about it too much. We're obviously just going to pass by all these enemies. We don't need to fight them all again. We already have everything from them. And then we can go along the more upper path here. There's a really weird encounter here in my opinion, where you can go through, is it this? I think it's this wood. And there's like a not very good piece of loot in the middle of like a little puddle. Oh, the crab's already out. That's real weird. In any case, I just never really found much of a reason to fight this crab, even though it's like got a different colouring to it. I don't know if that's going to be important later. Maybe they'll add more content in other updates. I know they added content in some of the first updates, so maybe that's something that'll change later on. I don't know. Either way, it's outside of the scope of this walkthrough if that ever happens, so sorry about that if it does. So here we are at the marina. If you're feeling worried about this, there is a grace over at the artist shack. If you want to go and tag that, you can do. It really should not be an issue for loot though. Let's go ahead and pop everything that we need. Hello there, Mr. Marina. Where have you gone? All over there. Just collect those that come through. I think there's an Atari leaf around here somewhere, so we'll be wanting that. Ah! Too far away for its friends to aggro on me. I should go and poke that before it gets back up. Come on now. Oh, let that hit me there. Bubble saved me. Oh, need some FP. Maybe that's a little bit better. Just for speed. I'm really looking forward to getting the Radagons icon. Maybe we should go there first. Or next. Right then. Almost there. Interesting, they're just not aggroing on me. Really weird. Well, we'll have that. It works swimmingly. Did think there's an artillery leaf here, but apparently not. We'll just get the bandit skeleton. That's everything here for now. So the Jarbug Village that we were talking about a second ago is just down there. It should be like quite close to this tower. We'll be able to see some gravestones sticking out. Here we go. We'll go for that in a second though. Just because I'd rather get the artist shack and the grace first, and then we'll come back down for it. This knight here is quite troublesome, especially this early in the game. We are going to have to defeat it though. It does drop a spell, but a prayer book, so it's more important for faith guys out there. But we are going to be getting everything this walkthrough, so need to make sure we do that. So we want the painting, we want the grace, We'll rest the grace. And the loot that we can see in the distance over there is another stone sword key, so we'll go ahead and collect that. Continue putting this on. I really want to get access to the caria grace, which we do. Oh, it's 24. We could have had this a while ago. Cool. Very good. It's a nice extra tool for us there. Maybe I'll stop putting some points into health now. Oh, no, it's not that one. Where is it? Sure, there's a stone sword key. Maybe it's the other side. Certain there's one around here. Why did I think there was a stone sword key around here? 1 second. Nope, I must be thinking somewhere else. I don't know why I thought there was a stone sword key here. Apparently not. Just had a quick look around. In any case, it's your turn for retribution, sir. Probably not going to demonstrate the caria grace sword on you, because I'd rather not be that close. If we can help it. Yes, that's what's going to be troublesome. Oops, shouldn't have done that. It really is only one combo from me dying most of the time now, so I've really got to be careful with this stuff. Especially with how much guard you have. That's very troublesome for me, actually. It'd be nice if your guard could actually break, wouldn't it? Hmm? Not once. Let's see if this is even helpful on you. Not gonna be. Oh my god. I'm dead. That was close. Nope. Range isn't quite where I want it to be. Oh. That damage. It's a little bit obscene, really, for me. That was far closer than it should have been. Oh well, that's fine. So with that done then, that's all of this area looted up here. I've left a marker here. Once we've done with the Jarbug area, we're going to come back to here and fast travel to here. There's an ash there that I want to make sure we don't miss. So with that done now, we can take the... That was probably a demonstration there. We probably do need a tad more health. Unless we're happy with, you know, being 2 shots from death. Relying on the bubble for just an extra hint of that. So we're just going to be off the horse here. I find it's generally easier to control yourself when you're not on the horse. Probably needs a good running jump there. I've probably gone the wrong way. Nope, that didn't work. Oh man. Again, so from the top, let's just see if we can actually get off from there, because my souls, I should say runes, have stayed on that one. And now I'm interested to know if there's actually a way of surviving this way. So let's just have a look. There is a one there, look. Maybe that would have been a better target. There we go. That's better. Looking down here. Then onto the house. There we are. Cool. Good to know. I believe this won't be Alexander. Alexander, if he's going to get stuck anyway, has to get stuck at the top. So don't worry too much about this guy. Most of the jars down here should be placid. They shouldn't really be attacking us anyway. Dialos will end up down here later in the game. So I'm going to come up this way, where there is one of my favourites. Just some runage for you guys. Again, I'm not going to use these. I may decide to use them later on, when I just want to purchase spells or something, but you guys can burn through these. As during the walkthrough, I just do not grind for runes. And you guys, if you want to use these runes to like power up now, you can always grind for extra runes if you want to purchase like something. So realistically speaking here, you just want to kind of have a quick tour around. We're going to get quite a few pots for crafting, which is just mega handy. Like I was saying, you really don't need to fight any of this. This is just real nice. Just to kind of wander around and grab all the stuff. I don't know what the significance of some of this is. Like, I know some people follow the lore really well. And as you can see, it's got a really good mixture of plants, which is just lovely. If you are someone that likes to craft a lot, like getting poison bloom here, getting all of the flowers. It's just, in general, a very nice garden to collect from. So feel free to run that a couple of times. We'll actually do you some favors when it comes to crafting later. Let's just come over here to get this one. And I think that is all of them. Should just mainly be ritual pots in here. Cracked pots, 3 cracked pots, 2 ritual pots, which I think we got. Which is good. Got rune items, which is nice. Which means we can continue forth with the adventure. Lots of lovely materials. The best thing obviously about this game is you just hit this and then it all respawns, so you guys can absolutely just go and rerun that garden and grab a load of really nice crafting materials. So that's done then. We've done up here, we've done this bit, and we've done here. That's good. So we're going to go back to the Gate Town Bridge. Okay, so from here, we're going to head out this way. Again, I'm avoiding the Knight's Cavalry for now. We'll do it at the end of the zone, along with the Deathbird and some of the other area bosses, just because we want to be dealing with an invasion first, because I really don't want it to get messed up. We are starting to need, well, just in general, more stuff. My damage isn't high enough and I really don't have enough health to withstand taking damage. So the only option is to try and push for 60 int as fast as possible, so that we can use the Regalia staff, or to start pushing some health. In any case, we're going to keep coming up here, and here's my marker. So again, you can either use loads of poison, or you can completely ignore these. There's nothing stopping you from just riding on through. Just because it's fun. So you actually get these as an ash here. I have never used them. I could not tell you at all whether or not they're good. I guess they inflict poison. I don't know how easy that is to inflict on whatever enemy you might want to use it on. And they're all but immobile, so bit of a strange one for me. So because we're on 13 minutes, I feel like the best thing for us to do is to push all the way around. These usually have stones in, so we should check these. Can't remember exactly which ones have which, but they usually have upgrade stones in. And we want to end up here, but we should be able to do Testu's Rise pretty quickly, so we can make that the feature kind of this video. Oh, there's a grace here. Oh, I already have it. Haha. Saying like I was shocked. It's like, that's one I already have. Gotta be careful of ye old lobsters out here. So yeah, here's one of these. Just always have a look at these. Usually it's an upgrade stone you find in them. There we go. 3 upgrade stone 3s, that's pretty good. Am I aggroed? Yes. I should have had them in order number that I wanted to visit, shouldn't I? Would have been much easier on the compass marker, but no, we've got the next one. This one does have lobsters around it. Where are you? Oh, this is another portal. I believe this takes us to the same place as the other one, so I'm not going to use it. I think this one also takes us to the front gate, but it's the least useful one, so I don't really tend to bother with it. Which is why it always slips my mind. So that leaves us with, yeah, heading to Testu's Rise, and then making our way to the cavern for more upgrade stones. We should be quids in for getting this Rapier out to +9, but there's realistically no rush for me until I can get the magic wet blade, which I think is it in the academy? I need to double check. I'll double check after this episode. If it's easy for us to get soon, we'll go and get it. I think it might just be behind a imp stone sword key thing for us to go and grab, so it could be a very nice thing for us to grab. Oh, we have another one of these little towers. Look, was that not on the map? Wasn't. Yeah, so we'll go to this. Should be some more upgrade stones. Now, this is the lobster one I was thinking about. This is probably more dangerous than we need to be dealing with, but just because we can. There we are. Straight through. Let's test this rise. Okay, so we're on the way over anyway, that's cool. So you want to come to the, I think you call it like the southwestern side. We should have a grace. And I've got to try something. I thought we had to use ranged attacks for one of the wise beasts here, but someone pointed out that we can actually hit a tree to knock one down, and I've got to try that now. I can't remember the commenter's name, so if you're watching this, I apologise, but thank you very much for pointing this out. So this is very much like the last one we did, where we'll interact with this, find 3 wise beasts. One of them is over this. Is the one of them easy? I think one of them is quite easy. It's on the ground. Yeah, here. This one is easy. One of them is on a tree. Around here. Where are you? There it is. Now apparently we can hit the tree. It'll fall down. And then the third one. So I didn't know about being able to hit the tree. I thought we had to use a ranged attack. And then the third one should be over the cliff. Where are you? Should be over the cliff. I don't know if it's hanging on the side or on the ground. Where are you? It's definitely along this eastern cliff. Where are you? Did a guide video for this and everything, so it's pretty kind of embarrassing that I can't remember. There we go. Oops. Okay, I guess we'll use this instead. There we are. So I can go to the top and grab an extra memory stone. I'm kind of already at the amount of spells I like to have. I don't really like to have more than 4 or 5 on anyway. So anything after this is all gravy. If you're good at managing these, like, that's off to you, but for me it's just like too much. A little bit too much. So that clears out quite a bit, actually, in terms of the stuff we have on this northern end. Whoops, I just completely walked off the end there because I wasn't looking at what I was doing. Let me skip back to the top. Okay, so I figured we'd just go up the stairs straight to the top for the memory stone. It's all good. And then we basically just want the closest place now, which I think is where we are pretty much, to get to the, I think it's called Lucaria Crystal Cavern. Which I guess is directly to the east. Should be fine off that ledge. Is that a grace? I think it is. I don't remember that being a grace there. Okay, I'm going to tag that just because I've never used it before. There's so many things to notice in this game. I don't know why it's here. What's around here that needs a grace? I don't know. This game just has so much in it. And you know, not every single thing needs like mega important reasons to exist. It's just, you know, So much of it is like just that way around. So many thingy spectral knights here. Don't know what this represents. I don't know what faction these are, because I feel like they're kind of like invading almost. Like what story can we tell about these spectral knights here? Kind of moving towards Raya Lucaria. I really don't know. And here we are at the cave, which is going to be a good place for me to finish the episode. Obviously going to be Sarah's drop-offs to the grace at the bottom, but I'll keep this whole for the next episode, which will probably be this cave and another cave that is kind of just on this back end here, near the main legacy dungeon of this zone. We've done a good amount of it now, and we've done a good job of evading kind of the bosses whilst also getting enough graces to make things a little quicker for me in a bit, which is nice. After the next episode, we'll probably end up hitting here and heading south. We'll have Edgar invading about here. So whichever the last grace is along here, I can't remember where it is. And then that's probably enough for me to be able to do Hieta, which is nice. So probably two episodes out from doing Hieta, and then we're free to kind of clear whatever we want at that point, which is nice. Either way, thank you all for joining me, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.